Hello friends, my name is Raza Masood. Today we'll discuss about a topic reserve analysis. Friend, this is a very important topic with respect to project management when we are managing projects. Also friend, if you are planning to give exam of PMP or you are uh, studying project management in any university, so with respect to exam point of view, this is an important topic and you will see at least 4 to 5 questions in the exam which are directly related to this topic, reserve analysis. So if you are a student, so you must have to know about the topic reserve analysis with respect to exam point of view of project management. Also friend, if you are a project manager and working in any organization as a project manager, so again this is very important for you to understand the concept of reserve analysis, and you must have to use this concept in the practical and professional life of project management, reserve analysis. So friend, let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell option as well so that my new videos can reach to you. So let's start. Reserve analysis. Friend, reserve analysis, first of all, this is a topic related to project management. Whenever we are managing a projects, we must have to know about the reserve analysis. First of all, we have to understand what is a project. Friend, project is a temporary activity which has a beginning and ending point, and it gives you a unique output or product. That is called as a project. For example, if you are implementing an e-commerce solution and you have to implement that solution within 4 months, and after 4 months the project will finish and no more engagement of resources will be there and no more expenses on the project, and resources will be released, and you will deliver the e-commerce solution to customer. So friend, first of all, this is an example of a project. Why? Because it is temporary, it gives you a unique output, and it is not ongoing task. Remember one thing, that project can never be an ongoing task. Now if you can understand the concept of project, friend, and now we can talk about the topic reserve analysis. Friend, reserve analysis is an analytical technique used to update the reserve kept against risk. For instance, if a risk goes away, the associated risk could be reallocated. The PMBOK, as per the PMBOK definition, analytical technique to determine the essential features and relationships of component in the project management plan to establish a reserve for the schedule, duration, budget, estimated cost, or funds for a project. Friend, this was just a definition of a PMBOK. See friend, whenever we are implementing projects, so keeping in mind the risk, we have to take some reserve in our hand. First of all, see friend, if you can understand the concept of project, uh, we must have to discuss about risk as well. Friend, risk in a project is a temporary activity. Risk is an uncertain condition of a project which can positively or negatively impact the project. Okay, that is called as risk. Friend, see, if let's take an example, like if you are launching a marketing campaign and you have hired a new face or new model for your marketing campaign, and you are not sure whether the marketing campaign will succeed or fail, because you are not sure people will like the new model or not. If people like the new model, it will become an opportunity for you because it will give a boost to your marketing campaign. If people don't like the new model face, it will become an issue for you. So friend, whenever we talk about risk, risk is the uncertain condition of a project for which you are not sure whether it will positively or whether it will occur or not occur. If it occur positively, it will become an opportunity for you. If it occur negatively, it will become an issue for you. So friend, whenever we know that every project has few risks, that maybe it can be successful or maybe it may not be successful. So friend, keeping in mind the risk, we must have to allocate some reserve for project. Reserve means, friend, some additional time or cost or finance for a project. Okay, that is the concept of reserve analysis. Reserve analysis, for example, you know that for example you are implementing a project, you have allocated five, you know that within $5,000 cost you will complete the project. Let's take an example. Okay, however, you know that every project has risk and you are not sure that it will complete on time or not, and whether it any issue like resource constraint or any other issue. So keeping in mind all other risk, you allocate few more budget for it. For example, 5,000 was the original budget, however you have allocated 1,000 more because you know that there are some risk may occur in a project. So keeping in mind the risk, you have allocated 1,000 more for the project. So that is called as reserve analysis. See, remember one thing, this is called as reserve analysis. If projects complete successfully and there is no issue, so we can reallocate the budget to some other project. However, keeping in mind the consideration of risk in a project, we must have to allocate some reserve time or cost or finance for a project, because we all knows that every project has a risk. So keeping in mind and covering the risk factor, we must have to allocate some reserve amount for a project, because if any risk occur, like some due to some problem, some issues, project not completed on time or some other issues related to resources like that, so keeping in mind that those risks, we must have to allocate a reserve analysis, reserve budget. Budget means reserve reserve finance, reserve time for a project. So this is the main purpose of risk analysis, is that how much cost, how much time is more required, how much time, how much finance is required to complete that project, considering the risk factor. So that is called as the main concept of risk analysis. Now friend, when we talk about risk reserve analysis, there are mainly two types. One is the contingency reserve and one is the management reserve. Contingency reserve are those reserve which we use to cover the negative risk, which like obviously they are negatively impacting the project, they are creating issues, and those are planned risk. Okay, we know that these risks can occur in a project, so considering those risks, we allocate some reserve for that. Remember one thing, that these are planned risk, we know that these risks can occur in a project. So considering those risks for which we know that those risks can occur, we allocate some amount, some finance, some time. Those are called as contingency reserve. Now the other type is management reserve. Management reserve, friend, are those reserve for those risks for which you don't plan, like you don't know that those risks will occur. However, we all knows that every project has risk factors, they always have issues. So considering all those factors, so we allocate some reserve amount in terms of finance, in terms of cost, in terms of time, we allocate some reserve for it. So friend, reserve has two types. First of all, contingency reserve and then the management reserve. Contingency reserve are those reserve in terms of finance and cost and time for which you planned, you know that those risks can occur. So considering these factors, we already know that these types of risks can occur, so these are planned risks, negative risk. So we plan accordingly, we allocate the reserve accordingly. That is called as contingency reserve. The second type is the management reserve. Management reserve are those reserve for which you don't plan it, you don't know that this will occur or not occur, so this is called as management reserve. So friend, the example of contingency reserve are buffers. Buffer to account, buffer means buffer in terms of finance or time for risk that you know will occur. For example, you may have a contingency reserve for lack of the skilled human resources in a certain technology. Like for example, you are initiating a project and you know that for example the required technology is for example .NET technology, any or any other latest technology. You know that your team is not skilled, your team is not capable enough or not hands on that particular technology. So considering all those factors, you allocate some reserve time or reserve budget in a project for a project, that is called as contingency reserve. Friend, management reserve are those risks that have not been identified. You don't know that this will occur or not occur, so suddenly it will occur. So these are unplanned risks. So every project is hit by unidentified risk. The management reserve protects the project from these critters. So friend, as a management, basically management allocate for all those types of risks which are unidentified, and you know that these are unplanned risk or unidentified risk for which we have to allocate finance, time and cost. So this is called as a management reserve. So remember friend, reserve has two type: contingency reserve and management reserve. Contingency reserve are those are planned risk for which we allocate reserve in terms of time, cost, finance. Management reserve are unplanned risk or unidentified risk which we don't know about it, but we know that these types of risks occur in a project. So those risks are called as unidentified risk, and we have to allocate finance, time and cost for those types of risk. That is called as management reserve. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for your time, and that's all from my side. Thanks a lot for your time. Thank you.